Welcome back to JZFishing, you guys, and in today's video we're going to be doing a little bit of a Q&A. A couple things though before we get started. Once again, upload on Friday as well, Monday, Wednesday, Friday each week now. The monthly review will be coming on Friday. We were going to try and get it out to you guys today, but that didn't happen, so the monthly review will still be on Friday, and in that monthly review we'll be talking about a fishing tournament that we're going to be doing. So stay tuned for that information. Jack will also be talking about our merch later on in today's video, so stay tuned because you won't want to miss that. Alright, first question by Hudson is, what's the most delicious fish to catch? Well, I think in total, and just like, I think I can speak for Jack also on this one, but our favorite, or our most favorite eating fish of all time is probably walleye. We went fishing last summer. Not this summer that we just did, but the summer before that, on Lake Erie, and we caught, I think it was 40 walleye, and we fried them up with our family, who also lives in, like all of our family on my dad's side lives in Erie, so we fried them all up with them and made tacos, and it was absolutely delicious. So walleye definitely is, I think, my number one, and I think it's Jack's as well. Alright, question number 2. From Noah. When's the next video? Well, I kind of talked about that a little bit. It's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every single week now. We're going to try and do that even though we have school. So yeah. One other thing too, if you want to be part of our Q&A videos, which we'll do a lot more of if you guys like this, just go and follow our Instagram, JZ_fishing charters. Link to that will be in the description below, so go check us out. Go give us a follow, that way you'll never miss any of our Q&As. Alright, our next question here is from David, and David asks, how did you get the idea to start your shoreline charter? It's a really, really good question. So actually, it was a couple of months ago, Jack actually came up with the idea. Well, Jack and Zach came up with the idea. Zach said it to me on a different occasion, and then Jack said it to me on a different occasion. And then one day, we were fishing at Paradise Pier, the fishing was not very good, so we just decided, you know, hey, because we're a little bit bored, let's figure out this plan. And so we wrote out a little bit of a plan, and what we did is on a jumpstart was we first posted an ad on Nextdoor, which really got a lot of people attracted to it. We also made a website. I actually will say our first Nextdoor post got taken down, so we had to make a new one. And on that Nextdoor post, the argument of the comment section kind of turned into a huge argument, so it got pretty high on trending, which helped our post get to more people in the community. So it was really helpful for us, and it helped us get our first 6 or 7 customers. And we are really having some good business right now. We have a couple of charters here in the next couple of weeks, so it's been a huge success. Okay, next question. Sam asks, where do we get our bait? That's a very good question. That also just kind of depends. The main places that we'll get our bait is either J&P, where we'll get live anchovies, Loch Lomond, which will get live shrimp or live smelt. We got Safeway, where we can get some squid, 3 pounds worth of dead squid. We can go to West Marines, where we can get a 1 pound of dead squid. And then we can also go to Sausalito Bait Shop, which will also give 1 pound of squid. They have salmon roe, a bunch of other stuff, herring, kind of stuff like that. So they got a lot of stuff, but those are the main bait shops that we go to on a daily basis. Okay, this next question is from Jimmy. Jimmy asks, when did you guys start fishing? That's a good question. So we started fishing, well, me and my brother started fishing about 4 years ago, and then I brought my friend Zach in, who I've known since first grade. I was like, hey dude, you gotta come fishing with us one day. And so we went fishing out at our strawberry spot, the spot where we caught our shovel nose. If you haven't seen that video, right there. And we started throwing some spinnerbaits around in the saltwater. So we were not exactly very informed on how to fish, but actually one of the spinnerbaits broke off and snagged on the pole that's out in the middle of the water, and it's still there. So one day when we get our boat, the first thing we're gonna do is go and get that spinnerbait and catch fish on it, because that would be insane. So yeah, that's kind of how we started fishing, and ever since then we've grown a lot, and we've learned all these techniques and tips and tricks that have really improved our fishing. Alright, our next question is from Jason. He says, how do I get better at fishing? Okay, so I think one way, obviously, you can get better at fishing is subscribe to this channel. because you get tons of little bits of tips and tricks, information, all that kind of good stuff. So hit the subscribe button. But another really good way that I can't stress enough is just repetition, because one of the things that we always learned, and one good example is whenever we went to Paradise Pier the first, I would say 6 or 7 times, we always left thinking, okay, next time we need to bring this. And, you know, it may seem a little bit crazy, but for the first couple of times you go fishing, you're always going to think, oh, I'm going to need to buy this, or oh, I'm going to need to do this differently. 99% of the time, the first time you go fishing at a new spot or a new species, you're not going to have everything, including knowledge and gear. So you just need to do it. It's all repetition, right? If you just continually practice and practice, you will figure out the fish, and you will figure out the spots, and you'll figure out the best ways to catch the fish. I cannot stress this enough. Repetition is key. Okay, Nick asked, and this is our final question for the day, how did you guys get your underwater footage in your crabbing video? Oh, okay, fun question. So, we actually own a crab net, right? That's how we catch the crabs. And what we did was we took Zach's GoPro Hero 5, and Jack tied some rope to the harness, the chest harness, and we positioned it so that it would face upright, and slowly dropped it down to the bottom, making sure the camera stayed upright, because we used the live camera feed to Zach's phone to make sure everything was good, and that's how we got the underwater footage.
Alright, thank you guys for watching through this video. Before you guys click off, I just have a couple of things to say about our merch. If you guys want to pick up some for yourself, you can go ahead to our Teespring link down in the description. It'll say our merch, and then there'll be a link. If you just click that, it'll take you directly to our store. If you buy any of those, it really does a great deal to help us. Also, we are working on getting like over-the-neck gaiters for fishing and stuff, and just overall sun protection plus the mask. So stay tuned. We will be dropping that shortly. If you guys want any more designs, any more different types of like stuff that we could put our designs on, let us know, and we will work on it for you guys. We really like making these for you guys, and we appreciate everyone who's bought them and everyone who's looked at them. Thank you.